They'll be calling you a radical, so I want to give you an update. Just came from the heart surgeon procedure this morning, and not good. He says, I don't know how you're alive. So, I'm having heart surgery on Monday. I got a valve that's completely shut off. I mean, right off the gate, he says, you had rheumatic fever as a child. I said, no, I didn't. I said, I was born with a severe heart murmur. And he says, well, I don't know how you're alive. You seen your blood? I said, yeah. I've been doing this for about a year. I knew about a year ago, the Bernie Sowers are that day that I got sick. And I mean, severe bleeding, psoriasis, all, and my blood pressure up, and I've been to multiple emergency. And I want to explain how this unfolded. I had a lot of money in 2011. I got a stomach ache one day. This is how our lives can change immediately. And this is how corrupt this state is, how corrupt Mike Lee is, and how corrupt these people that call themselves Mormons are in this country, how corrupt and evil this country. These people that call themselves Christians are the Satan. They're the devil. I paid in a lot of money over the years. I was uninsured. So, when I got sick in 2011, it was a stomach ache. But anyway, they misdiagnosed me, treated me like shit, blah, blah, blah. I come from a family of heart surgeons and neurosurgeons. And so, Vincent Hansen got involved right at the last minute. I sucked up to nothing, and he bone marrow biopsied me. And he says, it's AML leukemia. He figured it out. It's called OS, de novo, which is almost a death sentence. I went from 170 to 130. Well, I was uninsured, so I had to fork over every penny I had because the treatment went on for years. I went into a bone marrow transplant center. I sucked up to 119. You watch my path. So, Mike Lee, on his idealistic stand on Obamacare, decided he's going to send a bunch of the state's money back to the state of Utah. Well, I'd come off the acute list. And so anybody that was chronic, whatever, they reevaluated, and they had a shortfall because he sent back. Now remember, Mike Lee, I asked him right here about Fukushima. Mike Lee's father died of leukemia, and Mike Lee got $600,000. This is the hypocrite, the phony. He got $600,000 in a bank ballot. His house was foreclosed on. That's legal tender on the short sale. He can be sued. His wages can be garnished. These are collection scumbags. Now, so they kicked me off Medicaid. So the doctors cut me loose early. They're like, well, we think you're okay anyway. And so I did good till about a little over a year ago, and I got sick again. I mean, epic bleeding situations. I was in emergency rooms all over the Wasatch of Utah. I've been in multiple ones. They don't care. They're like, fuck you, here, clog up the blood, get out, that nothing. I'm trying to tell everybody, I think it's my heart. I've been at LDS, I've been at McKay, I've been at freaking Ogden Regional, all of them. As you go, and then other times I can go like a gazelle. Remember, I've been documenting tide pools in California. I've been traveling all over. You know how I go. And I'm like, but other times I can hardly walk. So Sunday on Easter, I'm working on my lawn, I collapsed. I don't know how long I was out. My sister found me. And so I came to, and I thought I was having a stroke. I thought for sure I was having a stroke. I thought it was over. So I went to the emergency room, and there was a doctor that I know. Thank God. I mean, another miracle. Thomas from the grave, his neighbor, Dr. Stagg. And he's like, no. And so they ran all the tests. It's not a stroke, blah, blah. So, but something's the matter, So they put me in these proceedings, and then they were going to do a gig this morning. Right out the gate, they ultrasound again. And he's like, oh, my God. This thing is, I don't know how you're alive. He says, it's completely shut off and clogged off. So I'm going to have heart surgery on Monday. They'll put a catheter in there. I don't know what they're going to do. He doesn't know for sure. But it's a pretty amazing and crazy journey. My path. All of our paths. I watch the obituaries. How many of my friends, the construction workers all lost their jobs. How many middle-aged men? I see obituary. People I grew up and knew went through the same thing. They get uninsured, you go into the range, and they're like, just go home, and they just die. I mean, it's epic. It's off the chart. This is the country we live in. This is the scumbag, evil monarchy, and you call yourselves fucking Christians. So I'll have heart surgery on Monday. I'm uninsured. I got a good doctor. So I have a really good doctor. And this is for my friend in Lower Manhattan, the crazy Italian. He's supported me. My doctor's a Lower Manhattan Italian Jew. He even looks like you. He's, he's good. He comes highly recommended. I've done my homework on him. And so, that's the situation. It's not good. But I think they can fix me. I've been dealing with health issues since I was born. I was a mutated freaking, I'm an I mean, I've overcome so much in my life. And my dad, human labrador, I was born a very severe preemie. You know, I have a twin sister. She was even worse, you know, and we've struggled. I've struggled my whole life, health. You know, I've overcome incredible odds so many times, and I just fight through it, you know. But he said, I don't know how your heart hasn't blown up. I don't know how you're not dead. Yeah. If I was a racehorse, they would have put me down a long time ago, but I've been using that line for years. You know, I've lived on the edge of life and death my whole life since I was a child. That's why I go like that. That's why I'm fearless, because I know how fragile it is. You know, I know I've been on borrowed time my whole life. You know, they gave me leukemia before I was born, and Fukushima piles on. And like I said, I think this happens to hundreds of thousands of people a day. You know, lots of my friends. You pick up the obituaries all over, you see all kinds of people, and you're like, you know, healthy people dead just like that. You know, people I know, you know, in their 50s, in their 40s, in their 30s, and because they lose their job or they lose whatever and they're uninsured. And this is an uncaring, fucking hateful, spiteful, the fucking radical right in this country. You know, Trump, I mean, they're disgusting. And then the fucking hypocrite fucking left, you know. It's an uncompassionate, unfair, it's not even unfair. It's corrupt. The fucking game, they stole from us. They rob us fucking blind. So I have no insurance. Thank God this guy, he says, I don't care. He says, I don't care about that. Just like the medicine, they had to load me up on the steroids. I said, I don't have the money to pay for these steroids. He says, go down to the pharmacy, whatever, $4. So he covered it, and you know, and he's like, no, I don't care about the money. I don't care about anything, Kevin. He says, no, you begin in here Monday. I'm going to save you. You know, and he says, we'll get in there. They have catheters now that they can place in there and they could read off, you know, and so. And I've known this. I've told multiple doctors this. I said, it's my heart. I can tell. I'm bleeding like this, whatever. They don't care. They don't care. Nobody cares. It's all about the money, ain't it? Utah. And they call themselves Christians. Fuck, what a place. It's disgusting what we've done. So, that's the situation. So, you know, I'll go in Monday. And so we can get this, I don't know, heart surgery on Monday. Once he gets in there, then he'll know more. But not good. I knew it. I told Patrick when we was in California, I said, some days I can go like a gazelle. I can walk, you know, I hike and I do everything right. I don't drink. Rarely do I drink any beers. I'll have a beer too. You know, I don't smoke. You watch me rehab. I eat very healthy. You know, carrot juice every day. I hike every day. But some days I can't walk 30. You know, and I knew this. And all started at that Bernie row that day. You know, and, I mean, I got psoriasis, so evil, and I'm a tough guy. I mean, it's been horrible. And the abuse, it's just unbelievable. This evil, hateful country that we live in. It's disgusting. So, a bunch of haters, and you can all fucking rot in hell. All you fucking haters can rot in hell. Our group, thank you for everybody that supported me and stuck with me. You know, the fight goes on. You know, and if I die, you know, Monday, I don't think I'll die. I have faith in this guy. You know, we'll go on. The fight goes on. You know, with or without you. Stay tuned.